be discounted, and it might put a damper on the smooth mechanics of the sprint trains.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. There are riders and trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops.
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey. The breakaway is losing ground. The next difficulty is also classified as third category. The first 2 to the top score 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady. The breakaway is losing ground. The first intermediate sprint will soon be fought out, and unusually, the second will be contested less than 20 kilometers further on. An opportunity not to be missed to score maximum points towards the green jersey. The breakaway is holding off the peloton, but it's going to be difficult. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Okay, our consumer feed. Okay, our consumer feed.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. We're 10 kilometers from the finish, and the peloton is bunched. It left no chance to the breakaway riders.
Courage, on continue. Bravo les gars. Allez, courage les gars, allez, continuez comme ça les gars. Allez, allez les gars, courage. Courage, allez, courage. Allez, courage, courage. Bravo les gars. Oh le bon, les gars, courage. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars.
10 kilometers from the finish, and it's the sprinters' teams that are setting the pace. We're heading towards a mass sprint.
During the sprint, try to stick to the wheel in front for as long as possible to take advantage of the slipstream.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Understood. I'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Bunched peloton. 5 kilometers for the peloton. Sprinters have got their team members riding to position themselves and avoid attacks. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action.
A few minutes ago, he's in speed tops. He will climb. We can say.
We were aiming for a top 10 place on this stage, and we failed. Hi guys, let's...
Hello and welcome to all. Almost 200 kilometers, numerous short climbs, more than 2,500 meters of vertical gain, and a final stretch over irregular terrain that will seriously test the rider's legs today. A real leg breaker that can only be conquered by a man in really good form. He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack.
There's a really trying day in store for you lads. There's a good chance that the last king of the mountains climb will split what's left of the peloton. You've got to be well placed at that moment.
Courage, allez, courage, comme ça. Courage, continue. Allez, plus vite, allez.
David de la Cruz is a tenacious baroudeur. His stage victories in the Tour of Spain, Paris-Nice, as well as the Tour of the Basque Country prove that he's a rider not to be underestimated on hilly routes.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price. Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
You are up close to score points if we don't want to fall behind on the climber standings.
He's trying to get out. Watch out!
The polka dot jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today. It's the polka dot jersey who took the last climb. He's widening the gap in the climber standings. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Excellent descender, very good climber and good rouleur, Vincenzo Nibali is an all-round rider. He's also one of the few riders to have won the 3 Grand Tours. He can ride for himself or serve as a luxury teammate.
Allez les gars, courage!
Thanks to his abilities on mountain roads, coupled with his time trial skills, Pierre Latour has the qualities required to aim for the general classification in stage races. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. You have 30 seconds on the peloton. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Come on, guys. You're soon going to have to position yourselves at the front. The final climb is coming up. It's important to be well placed.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. The first rider to the top of the climb will pocket 5 points towards the mountain standing. Counter-attack at the front of the peloton. Watch out, is going on the attack. The final climb has just begun. The strongest riders will surely go on the attack in order to try to finish alone.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. He's got his team riding because he's a favorite for the stage. You should get rid of him.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race."
You have 30 seconds lead. He's got his teammates riding because a rider who's dangerous for the stage victory has broken away. He takes the virtual lead of the overall standings. The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The second intermediate sprint is approaching, but lying so close to the finishing line, riders will no doubt prefer to save themselves for stage victory. Only 5 kilometers left for the man in front.
You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
Watch out, he's going on the attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will climb, we can say he's in...
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. At least it can be said
Hello and welcome to the Alpes Maritimes for what should be a restless mountain stage. Relatively short, with only 125 kilometres on the schedule, the final ascent should be the battleground for the GC actors.
Guys, of course, the big challenge of the day is the final climb, but it's not easy from the outset. The road rises almost non-stop for the first 50 kilometers.
The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary. The next King of the Mountains summit will bring 5 points to the rider who is first over the top.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The gap isn't changing much. The riders are approaching the feed zone.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The final intermediate sprint of the day is approaching. As always, there'll be 20 points to be picked up towards the green jersey for the first one over the line. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. This last climb is classified as first category. Therefore, the stage winner will score 10 points in the polka dot jersey classification.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will climb on, he tops the, we can say.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said.